I don't know what this is. If this is like a series or something. Young Money Radio, Lil Wayne and Tyga, new album with YG and Make It Banger. This just looks interesting to me.
Lil
And
Wayne here, and
and Lil Wayne's cheeks are pissing me off. Like it's
this is
what
another
is
installment
that?
of Young Money Radio.
Like I feel bad for Weezy.
This is Young Money Radio. Young Tunchi, Lil Baby.
Is he getting his teeth right or something?
And sports. Tunchi, Lil Wayne on Apple Music. Okay, me and this man, we go way back. You already know. Listen, he's a multi-platinum Grammy-nominated artist, entrepreneur with a zillion hits out there. And y'all already know we collaborated a trillion times, and we got that brand new out there right now. So give it up for my motherfucking
damn,
brother.
Wayne, you
Tyga.
look
So first,
crazy,
what you did in
man.
Vegas for your birthday
Wayne
party?
used to be fun.
'Cause I'm not telling
he
him
just
what I did, so.
his dreads look like they look dead.
It's all a blur now. But we did.
I feel like Wayne knows his dreads look crazy or dead. He not gonna cut it, bro. If y'all ever had dreads before, like long hair in general, and you cut it, it's tough. I still got my dreads in the closet. I got them bagged up. Like I'm regrowing my dreads. I had to cut mine off just because it was too many skinny tips because I wasn't keeping up with maintenance. So I was just like, you know what, let me just start over. I've been growing them since 2019, so it was definitely tough, but yeah.
We put about like late.
Which one?
So, we did Rhino.
Okay.
So I had it from like 3 to like 8 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
It was there.
Just
Everybody pulled up. It was a vibe. It was fun.
Good. I think when I went out there,
Nigga,
I
Wayne
went out
looks
there once,
sick.
CB
Eyes
had a
look
party in some room
glistening.
with like a basketball court and all
The
that.
palms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had never seen that shit before, so I just went and got that again for my birthday.
Yeah.
But I ain't have half of the fun that CB had when he was in them.
Motherfucker
just
sound
went
like
in the car, actually.
smoking. Voice sound like cigarette.
I can't believe they charged that much for that room with such a terrible view. The view in that room sucks.
Yeah, because it's all the way at the end of the strip.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
you gotta the view is not a view. Even with that said, you don't even get the view is just the roof. You're on the. I guess they must have put that room somewhere in a corner or something, so the view is just the roof of the building.
Oh my goodness, his voice is fucking with me, bro. Bro, so we're not gonna sit here. We're gonna sit here and ignore. There's a reason why. I think it has something to do with teeth.
Yeah,
His
you
teeth
can't
got
see
pulled.
nothing
I don't
on the
know,
roof.
pulled or something. I don't know.
But the basketball court in there.
Yeah,
right?
they got like a little locker room, as if like for like a basketball locker room type of shit. But Mac had said that we've been in there before, cause we used to fuck with them the Maloosa and shit. Yeah, so he said we've been there before. I got a horrible memory, so I don't remember that shit. What's your predictions for the rest of the season?
Football or basketball? Football.
Both. Who's your team in basketball?
It's crazy because I don't really got a team like that. I rock with the Lakers and LeBron. I always stay with like LA teams, but I'm more like players.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm never like crazy with the teams.
What
like,
team exactly?
Well, football. Growing up, I was always like the Buccaneers fan.
Okay.
Like, just like always. But now I'm
Why?
just, I don't know. I just like they used to be good. Like their defense was really good when I was young. I used to play. This was like.
When they had Warren Sapp.
We did win the Super Bowl.
You told me when they had Warren Sapp.
Warren Sapp.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Simeon Rice, like all them dudes. But
yeah, cause right before them, and
yeah.
and all their whole history before them.
Horrible.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause I was trying
we
to
had
figure out
one
what you
year
was talking
though.
about. Yeah.
And I think that's when they played the Raiders. And I remember wearing a Buccaneers jersey. I was walking to the store, and I remember like, you know, I grew up with like a lot of like Mexicans around me, and everybody had on Raider jersey. And I was walking down to the store. I was probably like 12, 11, and I had a Buccaneers jersey. I just remember people yelling at me and shit when I was walking to the store. That was crazy.
You knew that let you know how real it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buccaneers, damn. So that was Chucky too. Chucky was the coach. John Gruden.
John Gruden, Chucky, yep.
Yeah. I think that's the only one he got too.
Yep.
Yeah. That's interesting, man.
I like the Niners, and I like I like Baltimore right now too.
Okay.
I like Baltimore right now. We'll see though.
Some people think that might be the Super Bowl.
Baltimore and
Baltimore and 49ers.
What you think?
That ain't who I got in the Super Bowl, but I wouldn't be surprised at all.
You see Chiefs going?
That's what I heard. As
I'm
far
not
as,
gonna
far as
lie.
the AFC,
I don't know
that's
what
what
I was
happened.
expecting with
It's
this
hard
interview.
to not put them in there automatically till they get knocked out of that.
Especially when it get down to it. They've been here before.
Yeah,
So,
come on,
yeah,
man. Yeah. Actually, I got them and the Eagles in it again. Yeah,
I
I'm not.
like that.
So the album with YG, okay. Hit me when
Yeah.
you leave the club.
Yeah.
What that?
That was just a vibe we did just for like LA for the West Coast. It was more like a playlist. And it was just like some party shit with some fun shit. Cause we were supposed to do it back in 2019. And it was too much going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like we couldn't just focus and just lock in and finish it. So I was like, we should just do this now, get it out the way. So like I can get to my project, you can get to your
Yes,
project.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. How was it working with the homie?
It was easy. I feel like it's like working with you or working with Chris. I always
Yeah.
say like you and Chris is my top. You know, like getting in the studio is easy.
Easy,
Like,
yeah.
when you know somebody,
Man,
you know,
I'm not watching this shit, bro.
like you can.
Then none of this. Nothing. I mean, he can't do nothing but be more. Nothing is more in L.A. Ty got a song ready, got a hook ready. I already know this. That was a great thing to know that I could rely on too. Like I saw him, you know, I always see it on the picture, and I saw him live too. I was like, nah, that's not right.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I don't know what I want to do yet as far as singles wise. I just wanted to get that out the way.
I'm gonna skim through
Sit
some
and
stuff.
just
That's what I'm
really,
gonna do
like,
it like that.
See what I want to do next. You know what I'm saying?
They got that part that I ain't gonna front. I think it's either in the song brand new. I think it's either before my verse or after my verse. It's cool for it to sound like. So I'm saying that to say that it kind of sound like that it's talking about me. But
The
it's
Snoop part.
Yeah, that's cool and all that for it. But nah, man, I need y'all to understand. You subtract me from that situation. This man Tyga, that's who nigga talking about, man. This man don't fucking miss, man. I took me and
I
Mac
learned from the best, man.
fuck that.
Nah, I learned from the
nigga,
best.
I put out something that don't hit. Now you put out the ones that this nigga don't miss, man. Me and Mac, we would always be like, yeah, that's the nigga Flow Rider.
Oh, that nigga got hits.
West Coast Flow
For
Rider.
sure, he got hits for
I
sure.
mean, for real, you know,
Yeah.
you know, in it, Flow Rider and what's the Pitbull, whatever, you know, whatever that
It's
you
gonna
might,
be
I
a
might,
hit. It's gonna.
I might not
Flow
understand
Rider
what-
and
I might
Pit.
not know what the hell Pitbull talking about, but the people who do,
Yeah,
it's
for
a
sure.
lot of them.
Flo and Pit, man, I remember them.
So you already know Flow.
Flow Rider
whatever
used
he
to
do,
drop
I tell him every time.
Bang.
Okay, you got a lot
Oh,
of samples
my
on this one from like previous club bangers and shit. What's the thought behind that?
The sample. I feel like.
Wait a minute. Am I tripping? Is Tyga dropping a new album? Hit me when you leave the club. What? I didn't even know he dropped an album. I gotta start keeping up with music, bro, because I genuinely do want to hear these, albums, man. I didn't know he had an. Okay, we'll get to it.
Like it's familiar when people hear something that's familiar, but
Yeah.
they don't know where it's from. I feel like it's always good to put stuff in like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Something that you remember, you just not remember. You just don't remember. What
yeah,
you
it's not too like out there to where it's obvious, but it's like, damn, I heard that before, and it just
Exactly.
resonates. And then you got that, a good hook, you got a good flow. Like it's just things people just remember. You know what I mean? They play it over.
I mean, not the samples. Period. That's a West Coast history. That's the background. Cause when I think of sample, any song, when I hear a sample in the song, first thing I think of is Snoop or Drake.
Dr. Dre, that's how he started, because
exactly.
he was a DJ, so
Yeah,
all his shit was sampled. You know what I mean?
exactly. I got you and I know they got producers that just use samples and everything.
Mhm.
As soon as I hear that shit, I be thinking of Drake. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I just like making music that I know I want to perform, or shit that I want to hear or ride to,
Like, first of all, Tyga don't even need to sample no old club bangers to bring, because everything he does, any song he do is gonna be a club banger. It's gonna be something that them bitches could dance to, and niggas could sing. I mean, niggas in the club gonna keep playing the radio, gonna keep playing it. You gonna hear that bitch on the commercial too. You know what I mean? That's them type of joints. What's your formula for longevity? You just told me you've been in this shit since 17, and you already told.
Staying in the studio.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like watching you, that was the first time that, like you said, I had ever been on tour, on like a tour bus or anything like that, really moving around, and to have so much going on, have success going on, you shooting videos, but wherever we was at, you would make sure like we going to the studio tonight. All right, we got a show. We in Buffalo tonight. We gonna get off stage. We gonna rock 20,000 people. We got the studio right after. And if we can't go to the studio, we got the
That's
studio
that's
bus.
that's dedication.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
That's
was just
dedication
more
right
like
there.
it was just the work ethic. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, just staying consistent and staying obsessed with it.
All right, all right.
You know what I mean?
I get it from two people that's not rappers. And so, I get it from Slim and Baby.
The hustle.
They
Just the love.
studio every day. Slim ain't about to rap a bar. Baby about to come in there and try it when he feel like it. And 9 times out of 10, he about to ask one of us to, man, write this, write this, write this. He gonna switch a few words to say it how he wanna say it. So with that said, I used to always sit back and ask myself, like, because they wasn't setting studio time up just for the artists to be there, and they there.
They was there.
There, all 1,000 hours we there, they there. So I used to sit back and like, what the hell, Slim? It was more so Slim. I used to be like, why is Slim here so much? Like, why? Because we here writing. He want to hear the verse when you finish, right before he ever go on. He want to hear what you got, Wayne. He gonna check it like a coach.
It's the office.
Like a coach on it, like a coach going at, you watch a football coach at practice. They got different sections of players doing different things, workouts and all that. You see him walk and tap one on the head and sit there and say a few words to him, go to the other lineman over. That's kind of like what they would do. So I was like, you know what? That's simply they love it.
They love it.
They love it that much. You know what I mean? Like they love it that much because if they didn't, they wouldn't care what the hell we was saying. You know what I mean? They wouldn't care about what the hell we was saying. They wouldn't want to hear. He wouldn't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? We might want to hear it when it's all the way finished. But shit, as far as coming, what you saying? You probably want to change that to this. You used to call a nigga over there, Joe, come here with you right, come here this. Like, I used to be like, damn, they really love it. And that's where I get that shit from. I'm glad you got the same shit from me.
Yeah. I just remember them Hit Factory nights, like your studio here, we over here working, getting tatted. Other side,
Everything.
Birdman over there on the other side. They over there. They, you know what I'm saying? Might not even be recording, but they over there.
They over there.
What y'all working on? I'm working on this. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the energy that, that's the energy that you got to keep. And that's why we see like you said, a Young Money or a Rockefeller or Cash Money. Like you see those because those people stay consistent. They have that energy around them. You know what I mean?
That's why when you asked me, that's why I told you when I got that room, if I said I ain't do nothing but recording it.
And I feel like the first time I came out there was, I think, Atlanta, and you was working on a Millie. I think you was working on a Millie, I believe. It was at Hot Beats. And I just remember, like, I didn't know what was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, is he going to ask me, like, you want to write something to this or nothing? So I was just like, let me just stay ready, just have stuff on my phone because you just never know.
Yeah.
And then I remember you finished your part, and you was just like, y'all got something for this? You got something, go put it on. And that's how it was. It was just like, just kind of stay ready, and just when we here, we not here just like not doing nothing.
Exactly.
Like, this is an office, a lab. It's,
Also, it was important for me like you say, like a song like a Millie. It was important for me to never look at nothing as, oh, this I gotta put this mine. This my single. I gotta put this. Y'all ain't knowing this one. So just for the simple fact of y'all knowing that, man, everything is wide open. Everything is, it's just you gotta take your spot. You gotta make sure you hold your spot. And so what I learned a lot about Tyga that was so different from the other artists was whenever it came time to be ready, he was always ready. So it was always, so what I would always notice was I would think it was because we wasn't in L.A. I always thought that was like, I think it's because we can't do always now. Like I already know you and inform the music that you make.
I don't think too much in the music that I make. I feel like I think as far as like my lifestyle, because I feel like the lifestyle in your life that spills over to the music. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all one. I don't think it's changed the music as much though, but as Father has changed me, I feel like it's made me just more aware, just more patient. You know what I'm saying? Like you just more intentional and just the people around you. You know what I mean? Because it's like you ain't just like you not running wild and not thinking about like shit. If I gotta go home or what this person doing, it's like you got people that actually look up to you and actually do depend on you.
Music is art, though. I was just sitting there thinking, like, people that make music and, like, they get famous because they make good music. How do you how do you stay in between making music for the people and making music that you like? How do you stay in between those lines? Because it's like if you start making music for the people and but you don't make music that you like, then it's like, are you really having fun?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a big difference.
It's a big difference.
Yeah, wait till you get to 25, yo. Wait till you get your 25.
25. My
Yeah.
son, my son just turned 11.
Yeah, wait till they 25 when they asking you for a vacation house. For the yes,
Gotta stay
yes.
at
How
that
about
studio.
that? Yes.
Yeah.
Wait till you get that life, brother. Woo. Yeah. Who you wearing?
Why you talking like that? How old is Lil Wayne? 41. Damn. Yep, boy.
He said he wait. He said it's coming.
Just call me. I got all answers,
Yeah.
man. All answers. I've been through it. What you think about them having Usher at the Super Bowl?
I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be great because I think I've probably seen Usher show probably 6-7 times down in Vegas.
Oh, you saw it?
I seen the first residency that he did, and I noticed the difference when he first started to now, and how more poised and how more like sharp he is now, and how bigger the stage is, and you could just tell like he just way more confident in his moves and stuff now because he in his third, fourth residency now in Vegas. So for the Super Bowl, that's gonna be easy for
That's
him.
gonna be easy for him.
'Cause
Then.
he ain't gotta get it. He already in shape. You know what I'm saying? He already tuned up.
See, I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Man.
So he been doing Vegas for like I think the last 2.5 years.
Artists out there.
Yeah.
Artists out there. If you don't have a goal up, that's what you want. You want to be when you good and you want to be able to get you a Vegas residency and you killing it and you on your third year and then the Super Bowl get you a NFL call you like,
Biggest
yeah,
stage,
we want you
Super
to do the Super Bowl halftime. Like that's what you want, man.
That's fire.
Super Bowl in New Orleans coming up too. I'm not sure what year is it. 25.
Next.
That's
25.
what, yeah, I'm just letting them. I was just letting.
Oh,
them
they know
I'm,
who they
I'm
gotta
from,
call.
I'm from New Orleans. I was just letting them know I'm from New Orleans.
They know who they gotta call for
I was
that.
born there, so just letting them know. I'm not sure if they knew that I am from New Orleans. So yeah.
Only one way to do it.
Lil Wayne kind of funny.
He do.
Nah, I saw them together.
That's crazy.
Like I saw them. I always see it on the picture, and I saw them live together. I was like, nah, that's not right. I was like, bro, I think they could fool each other's family. That's how much
crazy.
they look like each other. It was really crazy. What you got coming up next?
Shit, we just gonna keep it. We're gonna keep an element of surprise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember when you would put a single out, and as far as hip hop, the world stopped for you.
Mm-hmm.
The hip hop world stopped for you because such and such. It ain't had to be me, whoever it is. Such and such put a single out today. We all, if you're a hip hop fan, we all have to listen to it,
For sure.
just to yeah or nay it, just to say if we like it or not. You have to listen to it though, and if you do like it, then you buy it, and that's how it goes on. Now though, it's just
So much shit.
my little brother or your little homie, they can put out a song right now on their own, just on Insta, however you want to put it out. And don't let it pop off. Don't let them got a little bop to it, and TikTok
Right.
gonna jump on it, and we done. You know what I mean? We trying to get a deal, and actually, we getting paid. So we doing like the NIL, like the athletes doing. I didn't saw. I mean, some of these artists, that's their mantra. I'm not signing to a label. I'm not signing the deal because I'm making so much money doing what I'm doing, the way I'm doing it. I don't want nobody. I don't want the big guys to get involved and take my money.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So I'm like, wow, that did not exist.
Yeah, shit changed now.
What?
Now, because it's so oversaturated and things are so quick, you know what I mean? Like, you do have to make sure if you put something out, it's got to cut through or be impactful, or the timing got to be right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like the timing with everything, you got to put it out, boom, right there. Then
You see that?
You know?
And that right there, that take he just gave on that is all because he done this way before there was a social media. Because if you ask another artist that didn't do it before that, that's not gonna be the answer. There's no.
I'm sure it was way harder for them to I'm sure it was way harder for them to get into the music industry, obviously, before social media. Like social media, you could get your art around better, quicker. All it really takes is for a few people to listen to it. They share it to a few people. They share it to a few people. Next thing you know, over 100,000 people have seen it, heard it, even heard a little snippet of it. You know.
No such thing as perfect timing. The time is now. As soon as we finish the joint, as a matter of fact, we're going to have a homie recording us record the song. And we're going to put that out too. And then we're going to put the song out. That's how they do these. So I be like, where's the lead up? Where's the doom doom? Where's the crescendo? You know what I mean? Make me, I guess. So I try to console. My whole theory on that is, you already know, I don't listen to, it's not that I don't choose to listen to nobody, it's just that I record so much, I have nothing else to listen to but what I just recorded. I'm editing, you know what I mean, mentally and however, whatever. So with that said, to this day, I still just shoot. So what I call it is I'm just shooting, I just shoot my shot without knowing what's the new trend. I don't know what's the new thing that's being said. I might have heard it once or twice from my kids, and I take it. As soon as I hear it now. As soon as I hear something, I'm gonna take it because I know that I'm not savvy. I'm not social media savvy at all. You know what I mean? So the only thing I learn new is if it comes on sports wise. If they say something that I know ain't got nothing to do with sports, and I know that may be something trending or something like that, then I may look it up just to make sure I know what's going on about that, and I might want to use it in my song or something.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's the hottest song. I don't know what's the hottest songs. I don't know what's the hottest video. I don't know what to wear. So what I do is I have so much faith and so much trust in my ability that I go in my hole, I create, and I shoot my shot and hope it stick.
But that's why you original. That's why you the GOAT. That's why you stay you. And I feel like that's the only thing that we're missing now is a lot of originality.
Isn't like Lil Wayne his favorite
people
artist?
that could be icons in 10 years.
I remember
15
Tyga
years.
made
Like now so quick. It's like
he made like a tribute
also like
to one of Lil Wayne's videos and like copied it basically.
I was grateful enough to have.
Yeah,
I could be around.
This is still
it's no art. It's still a camp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like if you look at all like with me,
that say that's so simple, it's so easy that I found myself looking for people that I ain't seen in a long time. I mean, like years, but I still remember their full name or something like that. And all of those people I was looking for, all I had to do was literally all of them were rappers, including like my stepsister. Shout her out.
no, because it's like it looks so easy. It's like you don't even gotta be crazy talented, or you ain't gotta think too much. But it's like for the people that still like I gotta think. I want to sit and think all day because this shit really means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And you want to really be impactful. And I know like to be here and be like, damn, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. It's like
I read a depressing quote or two from someone that I respect a lot in music, in hip hop period, and music period. And they were asked, like, why you ain't been doing, music or whatever. And they was like, man, like what I'm gonna talk about. It was like, like what I'm gonna talk about. I'm in my 40s. Like what am I gonna talk about? Like, you wanna know about me and what I do when you wanna know about what I'm doing, about the life I'm living at this age and the things I'm doing. Like, what am I supposed to talk about? I was like, wow, that was such a I have everything to talk about.
But I feel like that's why you gotta stay in it though too. I feel like you can't be too far removed.
I also thought that may be a downfall by staying in it, because you may, at our age, you may hear what's going on and feel like I'm so out of that I ain't about to drop nothing. I'm not about to. So you probably, so that's why I say I don't listen. Just go in my little hole.
It's true to you though.
Yeah,
and it's just,
I love what I do. Put it out. And
Bro, Wayne's voice is crazy. Like all the weed and your voice. You ain't even got smoke cigarettes. You smoke weed, your voice still end up like that. It's the smoke that's making your voice end up. Well, I don't think Lil Wayne sound like this his whole life.
I mean, when it comes to them verses and them features, you already know. It's a certain.
And if he did, it just got worse. It's like sounds like a robot.
I turn on for features that I do not know what the hell goes on. I don't know that guy. Just know that he always comes through.
I know when it comes to me, whenever I sing you songs, I'm very selective, and I'm like I just know like he this gonna pit this. Yeah.
And killing the verses. Just as
All right, man.
real. What Snoop said. These
All right. I just wanted to see what was up with Wayne, man. Okay, so he did. He definitely did. He did
welcome
other.
to another. Heard the boy tell Wayne Newton. Oh,
Yeah,
backbone.
but
Yeah, I just want to see what Lil Wayne was up to, man. That's all, man. Shout out to Weezy. Hope he hope everything good with him. Physically, mentally, all that good stuff, man. True pioneer. Some would consider him the GOAT. Me personally, I think it's Kanye. But that's a topic for another day.